So as you guys can see by the title, Speaker Knockerz is playing the role of Polo G. And I have so much evidence for this one, so I'm just going to jump right into it. So first things first, shout out to Cam B because he made a video about this back in like 2019. And I never take anybody's word for anything, so I went and did my own research. And I saw this picture and I was like, yeah, that's Polo G. You know, I looked at this picture and I thought it was Polo G. So this is why I tell you guys, after you watch my video, go do your own research if you don't believe me. That way you guys can see it for yourself, because I can't force you to see anything. But I have so much evidence in this video that you might not even need to go do your own research, because I put everything in one video. This one is so easy to see, you know, everything about them is exactly the same. You know, they got the exact same smile and their eyes are exactly the same. So by these two pictures alone, I mean, you can see it right away. And Polo G is wearing a polo shirt right here. So what a coincidence that Speaker Knockerz is wearing a polo shirt. So they're both wearing polo. They have the exact same smile, the exact same eyes. I mean, I don't even have to do much for this one. Like, you guys should already be able to see it. But I have so much evidence in this video. And of course, he's throwing up the devil horns, covering one eye. And he has a pyramid chain. You know, as I get deeper into the video, I'm going to point out a lot of Freemason stuff that Polo G does. But as you can see, Speaker Knockerz has a lot of it. And right here, he's throwing up the devil horns. You know, they look exactly the same. It's just crazy how easy it is to see this one. Like, they didn't even try at all. Especially in this picture right here. Like, if you don't see Polo G in this picture, I don't even know what to tell you. And this is a music video from Speaker Knockerz that they dropped recently. And they have two people on the cover with a mask. It's kind of interesting how they've been posting a lot of music videos on Speaker Knockerz channel recently. And Polo G just dropped a music video like a week ago. Now this right here is a crazy coincidence, you know. This is some good evidence right here. So I want you guys to pay attention to the logo, right? You guys see how it has pyramids on top, and then it has like a squiggly line at the bottom. So pay attention to the whole design, right? Because when you look at Polo G's design, it's exactly the same. You know, it has the pyramids on top, and it has the squiggly line at the bottom too. And it has a red pyramid in the A. And Speaker Knockerz has the same thing. So this can't be a coincidence, you know what I mean? They look exactly the same, and then they have the same design in their videos, like, and I have so much more evidence that I'm gonna show at the end of this video, so watch this entire video. Because towards the end of this video, I'm gonna show you guys a lot more coincidences. But this one right here is pretty solid. I mean, what are the chances of this, you know what I mean? And then there's a lot of pyramids on top, right? And Polo G has this picture with pyramids in the background. And he's doing the one-eye symbolism. And then he's doing one-eye symbolism again. And then right here, he's doing one-eye symbolism again. And he has a pyramid shirt. And he has a G chain, which stands for the Freemasonic G. But we'll get to that later on. Because he does a lot of Freemason symbolism. He's always throwing up the devil horns. Like, he does it in almost every picture. And you can't tell me that this is not a younger version of Polo G. And he even has the polo shirt on. I mean, how much more obvious can it be? And here he is throwing up the devil horns again. And I'm telling you, man, if you don't see that this is Polo G, I don't know what to tell you. Like, they look exactly the same. And then right here, he's doing the devil horns with the Chicago Bulls logo, which has horns on it as well. Speaker Knockerz is basically just a younger version of Polo G. And right here, he's doing the devil horns again.
I just want to know why people want to say that I sold my soul. Like, what the fuck? Like, I watch my son and go to the studio. What the fuck would I find time to do some shit like that? Like, what the fuck would I find time to do some shit? Oh, the goat and the goat horns, it signifies the Baphomet. Half y'all ass wouldn't even know how to fucking spell Baphomet if it weren't for autocorrect, you stupid bitch. Polo G is too up next to still have trash covers like this. I seen that a lot in the comments when I first announced that I was dropping an album, They like, this cover look weird. It's Illuminati, demonic. Y'all be saying all type of shit.
So it's obvious that the album cover is dedicated to the GOAT Lucy. You know, every time you see a rapper mention the GOAT, they're not saying the greatest of all time. You know, it's a reference to the GOAT Lucy. And what a coincidence that the people that filmed his music video have a GOAT as their logo, and their name is Real Goats. And he has a song called Three-Headed Goat with Lil Durk, who I will be exposing very soon. Every time you hear a rapper say the GOAT, you know, they're referencing the GOAT Lucy.
Doing all this sinning, feeling like I'm getting close to Satan.
And right there he said, I'm doing all of this sinning, I feel like I'm getting close to Satan. You know, because he's always referencing the GOAT.
Doing from them nightmares, devil in my ear while I'm dreaming. In my past life, did some bad things, I know karma trying to get even.
He said, devil in my head while I'm dreaming. Then he said, did some bad things in my past life. I know karma trying to get even. So he might be referencing his past life, which is Speaker Knockerz.
Tell you, girl, I can't love you, I'm a cold-hearted little demon. Tell you, girl, I can't love you, I'm a cold-hearted little demon.
And right there he said he's a cold-hearted demon.
I mean, please don't talk. I done been through too much and I don't need another loss. Put that on.
So this is from his newest music video, and you can see that his dread is covering one eye. And I'm pretty sure his dreads are fake, by the way. And then in the same music video, this kid has a 33 jersey. He has a song called 33, and masonry equals 33. And his name is Polo G. You know, like I said earlier, the Freemasons use the letter G. You know, this is the Freemason logo with a compass and a G. So this is what the G in his name stands for. But he tries to say that it's from his friend Gucci that died.
Exactly. Now the name Polo G, that's a slick ass name. What made you call yourself that, bruh?
I always used to love Polo coming up. I always
Okay.
used to tell my mama go grab that, and then the G, the G stand for Gucci. That's for my friend who passed away.
Oh, that's cold. Now, I mean, can you talk about your friend Gucci that passed away and how that impacted you?
It's like that really like messed up my understanding. Like I ain't understand like how I'm only 15, my homie only 16 years old, and he, you feel me, died to gunfire. Like it really messed up my understanding for like.
How were you able to deal with that? Because see, back in my day too, I had a few homies die back when we was in high school. And for me, I mean, I like to say Goody Mob quote, CeeLo Green, he said, you know, Bean, I'm gonna make it for you, maybe the life and the stuff that you gave was for me to take my life more serious and stuff like that. And for you, did that make you say, you know what, I gotta do this for Gucci? You see what I'm saying? Or was it one of those things? Did it automatically make you straighten up when he passed, or was you still out there acting up?
It's like it was like the first step, but it's like it took a lot of more events after that. Like I was still young and dumb, still trying to figure who I am as a person, figure out who I am as a person. So it's like that was just the first step.
Is that?
So he said the polo in his name comes from the fact that he used to wear polo a lot when he was younger. And that's true because he was Speaker Knockerz when he was younger. And he used to wear polo a lot, as you guys can see right here. So do you guys just think that's a coincidence, you know what I mean, that he wears polo a lot? And to top it off, in this picture, he's with Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and Fredo Santana. So this picture right here should confirm everything, because why is Speaker Knockerz with people from Chicago? You know, Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and Fredo Santana are all from Chicago. And Polo G has a song with Lil Durk now too. And it's crazy how Fredo Santana posted it too, because he also ended up faking his death. So let me know in the comments who you guys think Fredo Santana is playing right now, because I'm sure he's still alive and he's playing another role right now. So this picture is more than enough proof. And shout out to D So Smooth because he sent me this post. And this is some very solid evidence, because you know how Polo G just said that he had a friend called Gucci that died? Well, what a coincidence that Speaker Knockerz also has a friend called Gucci. So honestly, I can end the video right here because this is more than enough proof. But I have a lot more. So Polo G blew up with his song with Lil TJ. And Lil TJ is from New York. By the way, Lil TJ is Shamik Moore, so go watch my video about that if you haven't. And they say that Speaker Knockerz died from a heart attack in Colombia. And Polo G is signed to Columbia Records. And Columbia Records is located in New York City, which is where Speaker Knockerz is from. So everything adds up right there, you know. There's way too many coincidences. And Speaker Knockerz was born in November 6th. And Polo G was born in January 6th. So they're both born on the 6th. And then Speaker Knockerz was 19 when he died. and Polo G was 19 when he blew up. And they say that Speaker Knockerz is around 5'8". You know, it's kind of weird that it says around 5'8", which means he's not exactly 5'8", because he's actually 5'10". You know, Polo G is 5'10", and then Polo G equals 70, and Speaker Knockerz equals 70, and Speaker Knockerz equals 83. And as you guys know, death and rapper equal 38. So his death was scripted from the beginning, and they're gonna fake Polo G's death pretty soon too, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But first I want to point out some interesting coincidences that I noticed, because Speaker Knockerz was born in November 6th, and King Von faked his death on November 6th. And I'm dropping a video on King Von very soon, so that's a weird connection between King Von and Speaker Knockerz, right? And I noticed that King Von is in Polo G's music video called Wishing for a Hero, so they both have a connection to King Von. And the weird thing about this music video is that it dropped in May 20th, so they're protesting in the music video, right? So what a coincidence that George Floyd dies 5 days after this. You know, Polo G dropped this 5 days before he faked his death, because George Floyd didn't actually die. I'm gonna make a video about him pretty soon on my backup channel, because I had 3 videos about him on this channel and they all got striked. My channel almost got deleted for exposing him, and you can even see the Freemason bricks in the background. So that makes you ask the question, how did Polo G know that a lot of people were gonna start protesting? Because after George Floyd died, everybody was protesting everywhere.
Well respected in this hip hop. Lil Polo be spitting facts. A lot of rappers doing way more stunning than giving back.
So it's ironic that he said a lot of rappers aren't giving back, because that's exactly what he does. You know, he's always flexing his jewelry and he never gives anything back. And of course he has the Freemason bricks right here, just like George Floyd. So now let's get into why I think they're gonna fake his death. There's a lot of hints that he's gonna die, you know. His first album is called Die a Legend.
Anxiety killing me, I just wanna leave Earth.
And then right there he said, anxiety killing me, I just want to leave Earth. And then right after that, this girl stabs him and he dies. And there was also some predictive programming that he was gonna die, because he had an interview on Instagram Live and somebody ran up on him and he almost died.
You know DJ Carnage, right? The legend?
No, I'm not familiar with him.
Well, you got to tap in. DJ Carnage is in here, man. Carnage is one of the biggest DJs in the world, and he got some big records. And like,
Yeah, shout out to Carnage, man.
he trying to work with you. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Roddy Rich. I feel like you and Roddy would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, I ain't never made shit with him for real.
Yeah, I think this album to me was like your official coming out party. Like, if that makes sense, like this album feels like your Illmatic, your Doggy Style, your Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, was that the mind state, like making this project, like to make this a classic? You good? Looks like there might be some shit going on over there, man. Yeah, he's gone. They're talking about something happened with the chopper or something.
Switches on them glizzies get to blowing like it's for me.
So I'm pretty sure that Instagram Live was planned. You know, they always do some predictive programming when they're gonna kill off a character.
Switches on them glizzies get to blowing like it's for me.
And notice right there he said that there's 4 of him. You know, and then he shows 4 of him in the video. So he's basically saying that he's playing multiple roles, because he's Speaker Knockerz with a mask. And in this other song he says something about taking his mask off.
Been the block now, I'm taking my mask off.
Ambitious and
Been the block now, I'm taking my mask off.
So he's wearing makeup with a prosthetic mask, and they put it right in our face, because he has a video where they're putting the makeup and the prosthetics on his face.
ambitious, and the day is going so incredible. People that have been putting all the energy and time into this are really seeing it pay off.
Polo needs an acting gig. His new music video, Martin and Gina Displays, he has decent acting skills. With me being a big Tupac fan, I mean, that's definitely a path that I want to take outside of music. So you're gonna see some acting from Polo someday soon.
So all the celebrities that are playing a role, they always make a reference to Tupac, because he was like one of the first people to fake their death. And he also said he's a good actor, because all these celebrities are just actors on the world stage. So I have 2 videos on Tupac, so I recommend you guys go watch those. This one is really good, and I